Something about the whole alien thing threw off his mojo.
What we got over here? Oh, we got a, what is this, a PlayStation? What is this?
No wonder he gets so
Game
strange
system
around me.
they got over here.
See
Oh,
what I
wait.
did there?
I'm a
Found the
vampire.
candle.
I see everything.
Heroic essence.
This is gonna be a
Got
fun
shit
apocalypse.
lying all around. Nope, got no keys. Hey guys.
Heard you had a nightmare. In the words of Agami Ito, don't
Yeah.
be afraid. Bad dreams are only dreams.
Oh, that's nice.
Let's talk later, Hunter. Tony will start pouting if you keep him waiting too long.
Of course he is.
I thought Caretaker told him no more guns in the house.
Captain Marvel is an exception.
Oh, really?
So, he's supposed to be playing nice, right?
Got a whole, like, medieval training freaking area over there. Jesus. What the hell is Tony cooking up?
Now?
Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The Forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said
Mustache
this all
Bros.
happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered,
What?
well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two are such skilled smithies.
Yep. I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
That's great. You guys, I love you too. Give it to me. Woo! That shit look clean.
Still think it could have used a cloak.
Yes, yes. Give me a cloak. No, give me a cloak with the hoodie and everything, please. I would love that.
Damn near indestructible.
Look at that ass.
And we even
Tight
have
as
songs
ever.
right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
Oh, look, it's a suit. One of Tony's many Iron Man suits, polished to a high gloss. Though it is powered off, the eyes seem to follow you. What?
You think everything could benefit from a cloak?
Well, I'm fucking stupid. It's just the star. Nova rises up into the starry night, surrounded by stars that represent the support of his team. This card symbolizes serenity and hope for the future. Oh, it's Nova. Is he in this game? Wonder if he's in this game. Oh, this is so cool. It's like a mix of Doctor Strange's and Tony's stuff. Oh, I love it. Wooden
That
chest
is
with brass hardware.
something.
Containing glass vials. Doing all types of spells and shite.
Interesting.
Some quite old. Moon Knight hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. This card represents his deception, but also creativity in the unconscious. Moon Knight! Fucking love Moon Knight. Love a Moon Knight game. It would just pretty much be Batman. But, you know, I still like it. One of Strange's capes suspended in an ornate glass case. An ornate glass case. The cape floats in the air, rippling slightly through the air still. Cool.
Ah, joys of sharing a
Orb
space.
of Agamotto. The artifact's covered with the sanctum, sanctorum. A powerful energy emits that inside of the orb seems to rotate indefinitely. But what did it do though?
Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well.
Thank you.
But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy
little
to
tight.
look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's sorcerer supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts?
Oh, so can
You
you check
jest.
this thing that's like down below.
I
It's like
assure you,
small.
Hunter,
You know what?
I do
I'll
not
talk about it later.
jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange now, do they?
I'm not that
Tony.
doctor.
Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and well, after your violent encounter with venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
I don't know, a little itchy, coughing up a lot, shitting out blood. I have a rash that's growing, and apparently, I might have cancer. How are you? Oh, Jesus. Feelings are irrelevant. I have a job to do. Like I woke up on the wrong side of the grave. I'm honestly more worried about you. Why?
Physically, I am fine. However, I do feel some...
Grogginess, a tinge of nausea, sense of memory loss upon time of passing, watery or itchy eyes, common side effects when one is pulled back into the light. Believe me, I know. If any other symptoms arise, you can always tell me. Particularly if you develop a craving for brains. I have a cream for that. In any event, I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
I was never good at math either. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago, but I miscalculated. Don't blame
Lilith's
yourself.
power has placed a dark shroud over us all, Doctor. You are not alone in this.
Your words are appreciated. Still, I must not allow the underlying truth of the situation to become shrouded as well. It's not just the sanctum sanctorum that was lost yesterday. It was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, can you tell me more about venom?
A creature on the roof. You have run into it before.
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock. He's something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
Makes sense. Okay.
How does Eddie feel about this arrangement?
He seems to relish the experience. And under Lilith's spell, they've clearly become more cohesive than ever before.
Okay.
Tell me about your sanctum's wards of protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
In your time, I'm sure you encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The sanctum sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified by the convergence of ley lines.
In New York, you said the wards had never been broken. Remind me again.
And no one has ever broken the spell? Ever?
There's always a first for everything, but I had honestly never imagined a scenario in which the wards could be broken. Perhaps it was arrogance on my part, but Lilith is among the more cunning enemies we've ever faced.
How did Wanda come into your care?
Wanda's story is quite tragic and perhaps not mine to tell.
True, true.
There was an accident on the Abbey grounds not long ago involving Agatha.
Oh.
I feel like everyone is avoiding mention of Agatha.
I can't say I'm surprised, but I'm afraid it's really not my place. You should speak to Sarah about her when you're ready.
Okay.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
Thank you. Our friendship has gone up. Tony, my baby, my boy, my lover, and my fighter. My inspiration, my devastation. How are you?
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral?
Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
Alright, so you got the new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of which, what's the verdict, boss? Probably a little too soon to tell, don't you think? Why is there a demon in the forge? Thanks, I appreciate
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. I was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
Okay, what's so special about this new suit anyway?
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
I like the old suit. Sounds impressive, but what does it all mean? I don't know what half those words are, but I think there's an insult buried in there. Sounds impressive. I like those.
I thought the old one was pretty nice, actually.
Yeah.
So did Venom. I think he's still picking a few pieces of it from his teeth.
Ah, you're right, you're right. But yeah, but no, I like this suit better. But a little classic with the medieval, you know.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine.
At least they did before everything changed.
It's Marvel, bro. It's always changing. So why is your best friend a wizard then?
But you and the doctor seem to work well together.
Well, no need to put a label on things. The guy is good at making sense of this madness every now and then. He's not talking to his cape.
Okay. Seen many things strange around the Abbey.
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted!
Uh,
But on a more serious
doesn't
note,
even give a
this
fuck.
place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
What? I suppose it could be worse. A black cat? You're not scared, are you?
The great Iron Man is not scared, is he?
Let's just say I'll be more comfortable once I've studied the problem. I feel like I'm living in one of those paranormal investigation reality shows.
Jesus, Tony. So what's your story, Tony?
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head. It was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a supersuit and started fighting crime.
You're leaving out, like, some very important details in between, but I get your point. I get your point. I guess it's all worked out in the end. A bit full of yourself, aren't you?
I guess we have all had difficult childhoods here.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't tell you how hard it was to memorize all that at Skrull Sleeper Camp. Just kidding. Or am I?
Scroll sleeper camp.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Appreciate it.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things,
Uh-huh.
remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
Alright.
There's my hunter.
Yep, I'm here.
Intriguing.
Hellforge. Burning with the intensity of hell itself, the Hellforge's beating heart of the Abbey runs intense around the aperture containing and focus the Hellforge's tremendous energy. Barely. Well, goddamn.
Just can't get enough of old Tony, huh? What's up?
Oh, well, oh.
I appreciate.
Oh, the anvil. Oh, yeah, duh. Gamma coil and
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Ye Olde Demon Hunting School, so
yeah.
I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
It's more so how to wipe your ass
Closest
with
I've
hay.
ever seen to this substance
The
is
right
pumping
way.
through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom.
Ooh.
Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today?
Thanks, Tony. I'll take the fries.
How
the
long
nuggets
did you say
of
you were
justice.
exposed to this thing? It's probably fine.
I don't know, bro. Alright, gamma coil. Gimme the gamma coil. Reveal
this
new
look?
abilities. Quick slash. Quick strike. I already have these. Do this one. Get more ones. So it
Hunter,
helps
when
us
you
out of
have a minute,
combat.
come meet me in the yard.
Take it to the yard. Duplicate abilities can be combined into new, more powerful things. Alright. We gotta talk to Blade. New posters added to the super link. What's going on? What are the heroes doing? Previous episode of Chewie and Charlie's Space Adventures, Robbie You Go. They jetted all the way across the universe to solve the biggest heist of the galaxy, which is Blade. Your turn. Rogue Ovid stealing the mind, memories, and consciousness of the entire Snarf species, leaving them an empty husk. All seem lost, but Carol, what happens? Chewie and Charlie fight back with the power of love, while oh god, Elena, you're up. Pass. Nico, go. I feel that. I feel that. Oh shit. Chewie distracts the ovoids with cute cuddles. Charles' adorable puppy eyes reawaken the Snarl Queen for her zombie-like gaze. Robbie, woohoo. Nico, did we continue? I love how Blade just like completely just like I ain't getting a part of this shit. And Elena was like, nope, I'm pass. No. Once you said, oh, the power of love, no.
Welcome to the yard.
Oh, shit.
At least that's what we're calling it these days.
Damn.
Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
Yes. Why the fuck is there a giant-ass sword right there? And why does it look like it belongs to goddamn
I did,
He-Man?
but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
indulge me. Joke, of course you didn't.
Everyone loves you when you are dead. Tell me, does that mean you are half loved?
She didn't describe you as a snarky jackass, but here we are.
I mean,
All right,
no.
Tony Stark Jr., ask your questions.
I'm sorry, Blade. Blade, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it, but that was actually kind of funny. Everyone loves you when you're dead. Does that make you... Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I thought it was like a joke. Just like joke about the thing. That kind of threw me off. Alright, Tony Jr., ask your questions. About you.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
How did you become a Dampier?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
Oh, okay. I didn't know about that about Blade. I haven't, like... Blade's such a really great character. I can't wait to play his fucking game, dude. It's gonna be so good. How old are you?
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s, maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
Oh, okay.
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey. Something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
Tell me about the Midnightsuns.
All right.
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work. If I trust you, I'll have more to say.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
Tell me about Nico.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the midnightsuns without her.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Anybody else?
What
Tell me about Robbie.
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Anybody else?
Alright, fair enough, fair enough.
What do you know about magic?
Keeps to herself.
That is it?
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think. Anyone else?
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Well, there are a few people I tolerate, even less who I like. Sarah, I respect. She sees the big picture, and we're a part of it. I'd follow her to hell if I had to. And from what I understand, We may have to.
I am surprised she commands such respect.
I'm surprised that you're surprised. You know what she's like more than any of us.
I do.
Who else?
Not about it, man.
Nobody else.
Sure.
I already know about Iron Man and all them. What do you think about the
have any
Midnight Suns?
thoughts on the team as a whole?
What do you think?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Speaking of training, we doing this, or are we gonna keep wasting daylight?
Alright, fine. Alright, let's train.
I'm ready to train.
Finally.
Yeah, I feel that. A lot of dialogue. Oh, I lost friendship with it. I'm sorry, Blade. Upgrade die ability.
No pain, no gain.
Hero possesses 2 copies of an ability that can be combined to create a new, more powerful version. Ah.
Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna
Upgrade.
get it.
Nice. Whatever
See
that
you
did.
around.
Is that really it?
Hunter.
Okay.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel.
Okay.
Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the sanctum.
There has to be a way inside. Just give me another shot at that thing. Does anyone here take anything seriously?
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've got to find a workaround. As in Hydra, they've got to know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking, but then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Not compared to me. Exactly how persuasive? How about we start now? Always said they aren't much for talking, but then again, I told I could be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Just how far are you willing to go, Captain?
Let's just say that I'm willing to unleash the power of a quantum singularity white hole on them if need be.
Quantum... what?
You'll see. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter?
Yeah?
Welcome back from the dead.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Alright, go in the war room.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, bro.
The
Oh,
gamma
no, I didn't want to do
signature is
that.
completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
I love that.
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes 2 of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy, abandoned warehouse.
He will eventually.
The bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Oh god.
Find me when you're ready.
Alright. Will do. Will do.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
Get over it, Tony. You have like
I know I
a
wouldn't
fuck
be
ton
here
of money,
if it
bro.
wasn't important. And Lilith is about as dangerous as they
So,
come on Earth.
He will definitely become the Hulk, but it's like if Lilith's from hell and all that shit. If I'm like correct, I'm pretty sure like Hulk is like part of like the 8 Gates of Hell or something like that from like I think the Immortal series run of Hulk. We have moved to the Abbey for a transition home to Salem, and I must confess I am astounded at the natural beauty of this place, but there is no time for sentiment. We have a job to do. Captain has found influence here with him. Saw through a page of the Darkhold. Oh, the Darkhold, nice. Moon Seal did not bring the witches the protection it should have. Several have been killed. Already there is no telling how far this dark power could go. For now, we watch from the safety of the Abbey. Hidden away amongst thick woodland, we must understand what it is we face. Okay, fair enough. But we got more stuff. What is this? More journal. Coven of Witches from across the sea is sent for our help. I regret that I cannot do more, but Lilith and I are stretched to our limits. Have sent a moon seal to their home in Salem by way of the Knights of Undagore. I have no doubt this will take care of the troubles they face. Oh, is there like more going on? Oh, it's a photo mode. That's cool. Say more of the super link. Nope. Alright. Well, I think we're gonna leave it at that. Training day was pretty nice. It was pretty good. Anything, we're gonna see you guys in the next episode, so I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's actually a lot more better than I thought. Originally, I thought this was gonna kind of suck, but I like a lot of the character interaction, the dialogue, the multiple characters, just seeing everybody, like Venom and Spider-Man and Bruce Banner and Robbie Reyes as Ghost Rider, and you got Johnny Blade. Like, I think it's really, really cool, and it's a little different from your typical like Marvel game. But if you really liked RPGs like Mass Effect, I think you would honestly like this wholeheartedly, because I'm actually enjoying it so far with how far it's going right now. It'll probably get better later on once we start unlocking a lot more stuff and getting more in dialogue and crap. But other than that, guys, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and without further ado, guys, keep it right, keep it tight, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.